The truth about building an aesthetic physique. So first off, let's define it. What actually determines and creates an aesthetic physique? So, being lean. In my opinion, you need to have low body fat. I'm not talking bodybuilder stage lean. I'm just saying low body fat so you reveal your physique, you look chiseled, you have defined facial features, and you look attractive, you look healthy, you look good. So lean, absolutely part of what goes into it. And then it's that V taper. And what creates the V taper? Shoulders, those cap delts, a wide and thick upper back, developed upper chest. The neck is also what, in my opinion, goes into an aesthetic physique and that attractive look. If you have like a pencil neck, it doesn't look good. And then obviously, midsection, the abs, chiseled abs, the V lines, your obliques. And again, that is just revealed by low body fat. So that would be what defines it. I've made a separate video before on some of the muscle groups to really focus on. And we're going to go a little bit, and we will go into detail on training, but that's what defines it, right? Obvious ones to think about: Brad Pitt in Fight Club, that Daniel Craig, Casino Royale, Kino Body's physique, David Lade, those types of physiques. And this leads into my next point. The aesthetic physique is not too big. Okay, yeah, sure. Those huge bodybuilders, you can think of Ronnie Coleman, all these crazy things. It's too much, it's too overdone. I don't want to look like that. I don't want to get too big. Don't worry, you're not going to, all right? So when we're trying to achieve this look, the aesthetic physique, you need muscle on your frame. Do not be mistaken that it is just a skinny kid, some skinny TikTok physique. No, okay? So train like you're trying to fucking put muscle on, because you need it. And stop saying I don't want to get too big. I've had too many people tell me that recently, and I understand what they're saying, as in I don't want to look like a freak of nature. Sure, you won't though. And that doesn't mean that you don't train like an animal, like you're trying to put muscle on, like you're trying to get stronger. So that is a common trap, and I want to put that early in the video, because sure, we want to look athletic, lean, healthy, but still, do not be mistaken that you need to be lifting weights, progressively overloading and getting stronger, okay? You need to be trying to get big, basically. But now I'm going to contradict myself. When you're doing this, don't over bulk. A common mistake people think is, I need to get big, I need to get big. We get into the gym and you just want to look like that mass monster, mass. You get that body dysmorphia. We've all had it. Trust me, I've been a skinny kid. I was a skinny kid when I started, and yeah, it's a common thing. And I've done it. I've over bulked, and it didn't look good. Physique didn't look good. Face did not look good. Didn't look healthy. Wasn't healthy. Was eating way too much food. And what did you get out of that? Was that a load of muscle? No. You can't speed up the muscle gaining process. So do a lean bulk. Do not over bulk. Do not dirty bulk. Do not gain excessive, unnecessary amounts of fat. Because you think, oh, I'm just going to go bear mode and look like big in a t-shirt, look like some like crazy big like buff dude, but you end up just looking like a fat dude that doesn't even lift. So when building that aesthetic look, leanness is absolutely part of the process. Bulk face doesn't look good. And if you're trying to gain mass, you're trying to bulk, just lean bulk and manage it. Use the mirror, check. Obviously you're going to gain some fat, that's absolutely fine. And don't get body dysmorphia in the opposite way, where you're completely intimidated to put on any mass because you're scared of losing that chiseled and super lean look. It's part of the process. That's also not what I'm saying. Commit to a bulk, commit to a lean bulk, especially if you need to, but do not gain unnecessary fat. You won't gain any more muscle. So understand that. And it will absolutely ruin the look. It will absolutely ruin that sleek and just lean, impressive look. Because remember, the fastest way to get that wow factor, like your average guy in 4 months can like have that Brad Pitt Fight Club physique, because it is mainly just leanness. So don't forget that. And it's impressive because it's hard to get and it's hard to come by. Like your average person is overweight. So if you can get yourself lean, then you're halfway there. So how do you get lean? How do you maintain a low body fat? Walking, incredibly underrated. Walk everywhere, get your daily step count up. Literally, yeah, walk to work, do whatever you need to do to make walking part of your lifestyle. And it will just make your fat loss effortless. You won't even realize that you can eat a lot more food. It's just better for you. You sleep better, recovery. I've done a whole video on walking, but I recommend it to everybody. Start doing 10, 12K steps, and it will just make being lean a lot more manageable and easier. And then eat whole foods. Honestly, do a bit of fasting, intermittent fasting, throw that in there, drink the black coffee, blunt your appetite, and whole foods, real food, protein first, and boom, you'll make it a lot easier for yourself, and you will feel good. You will feel healthy. You will feel athletic. And training wise, like I said, build out the shoulders, the upper back, the upper chest, and honestly, upper lower split. That's what I recommend. I throw in a sprint day as well, and at the moment I'm doing an arm day because, like, yeah, muscle mass means a lot. It creates that shape. So it's like you can be lean but no muscle. You don't really. It's not impressive. But then at the same time, if you're overweight and you have the muscle, you can't really see it. So you need to have both. And whatever side you're on, like leaning towards, if I'm already pretty lean, or maybe I'm skinny, put the muscle on, bulk up. Or maybe I've already been lifting for a while, I've got a decent amount of mass on my physique. You probably more than you even realize. You just need to cut down. So you're normally going to be one of the two. So yeah, that is the truth about building an aesthetic physique. In my opinion, you need to be training hard, progressively overloading, seeking strength, things like dips, overhead press, incline dumbbell, rows, pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, Bulgarian split squats. All of these things are gonna be amazing for building that physique and taking your training seriously. Tracking your workouts, writing down, and just taking your training serious. And same with your diet, and same with your movement, steps. You do that, and you'll have the aesthetic physique. And don't fall into those common traps, like I said. Hopefully this video came together well. It was hard to get the points out of my head, and yeah, I need to edit it and have a look. But if you need further guidance on this, there will be a link. You can book a one-to-one qualification call to see if you and me will fit for coaching. So click that. You can leave a comment, Instagram, email, if you have any questions.